that is a really important question. We have been constructing narratives that pivot around values that are no longer relevant. We can really see what lies ahead: depletion of natural resources, lack of biodiversity. So as designers, we have a huge responsibility to really provide some solutions for some of these issues. It is a well-known estimate that by 2050, 75% of the population will live in cities. And this will bring additional challenges when it comes to certainly waste management, water management, transport, access to healthcare, etc. Looking at the importance of local community innovation. I think innovation should really now come from the ground up, from communities, understand their local needs, and really looking to how they can create new systems that make sense with their traditions, make sense with their local environment, with their ecosystems, and then create systems that apply to them. It's very easy to try to adapt a solution that applies to one particular context and then try to apply it to other contexts. But I think it's very important to really understand the local priorities, the local needs. Businesses really should begin to function under a different paradigm as nurturing agents. So in this sense, businesses become green machines that nurture communities and really are an intrinsic part of the well-being of local communities and the local environment. We live in an incredibly exciting time in history. We have scientists, designers, engineers constantly imagining how the future can look, how we can live in a more sustainable world. The advent of pervasive clean energy has been incredibly slow. Perhaps this can be accelerated by really making the individual more participant in the energy conversation. Certainly in the case of the EUSEW Spark, kids create their own energy through their own movements, but also we go in depth into actually how is energy generated. Energy is generated in these different ways. This is what we can do. They really understand how they can both save it and be a lot more responsible with it and with its use, but also how they can create their own sources of energy. So this is really crucial because this is what really will empower young people. What we try to do is align ourselves with the STEAM movement, really trying to encourage science, technology, the arts, certainly, engineering and mathematics. So these are the subjects that together form this sort of innovative curriculum. And in this way, really, the arts are crucially important because they're used as a methodology. The arts really are crucial to provide insight, to provide cross-pollination and lateral thinking. So in this sense, the arts are the invisible thread that binds all these disciplines together. As part of Shake Your Power, we created a 13-week pilot program in collaboration with UCL Academy, where we wanted kids to really understand the how innovation happens, because I think innovation can be a very abstract concept. It really is, how do you actually create innovations? How did this happen in the first place? It's not only like, well, A plus B equals C and then you get an innovation. Actually, really trying to give them the skills, very basic skills, that are at the core of any innovation. So this was really important to really get them to understand that innovation is all around us. At Shake Your Power, we really believe that the new generations of kids ultimately are going to be the future innovators. So we call them our future bright sparks, because we really want to encourage this thinking, and we really want them to understand how innovation happens from the ground up. Not only these soft skills like listening and observation, which are crucial, but also to go in depth into how to do proper research and how to take that research and then bring it to the development of concepts and then to the development of prototypes. So this design process was crucial to get them not only to understand where these insights come from in the first place, but also how to make them real. Our first product was Spark, which is a musical instrument that creates energy as it's being played. The next product is the EUSEW Spark, which is the educational version of Spark. It started because we realized a huge part of the impact of Spark was going to be education. And what we wanted to do was demystify the technology behind the creation of energy. We wanted to teach young people about clean energy. So really that is at the core of certainly Shake Your Power, and the technology that we use, although it's very innovative when it comes to software, the essence of it's quite simple. So we wanted to really explain it so everybody could understand and potentially they could create their own. But we also want to encourage an innovative mindset. We teach them how to use this energy to then create really fun interactions. But I think it's really going to be a way to connect with younger audiences in a way that is not only fun, very, very educational, but also very empowering, especially for girls. And something that we are very aware in Shake Your Power is the need for more R&D investment, because ultimately the process of innovation is not really a very direct path. It's always an adventure. As such, it really needs a lot of faith and a lot of support in that process. By asking the right questions, we can really deliver the right answers when it comes to innovation. So, for example, can the solution add real value to our customers? Really understanding the value we're adding. How are we impacting the daily lives of people? That's very important. How can we eliminate some of the steps in the value chain? Perhaps we deliver straight to our customers by using existing methods that are cheap and reliable. How flexible can we be with the delivery of these solutions? How can we open new markets by using emerging technologies? Are these solutions easily repairable? Can it be recycled? Could people rent them? Can people build it themselves with readily available local materials? Can we provide DIY kits? Can it have other functions? Not only providing energy, but perhaps as well as an energy education center. Is our solution sustainable? We need to make sure our solutions won't hurt future generations by depleting natural, irreplaceable resources. Does it create waste as a byproduct? How can we use this waste to feed other processes, just like nature does? Is it using energy in the most efficient way? And crucially, on the social side, will it help the poorest and the most disadvantaged? Is this solution ultimately empowering?